Hello everyone, my name is Elle and today I will be your tour guide on the Elle Florence Express across the coastline of beautiful Oahu. So buckle up and keep your seats in an upright position because we have a lot of beautiful beaches to take you across. As we begin this journey across the coastline, I'd like to show you these beautiful shots of Kahala Beach, which holds a special place in my heart as my home away from home and where I've sought inspiration for over 15 years now. On your left-hand side, if you gaze into the clear crystal water, you'll see a stingray greeting you and welcoming you to the coastline as we land and admire my brand new collection, the Hawaii collection. Before I show you my 4 new designs or take you through my new site, I'd like to tell you a little bit about the nonprofit organization that this new collection will be benefiting until October 31st. 10% of all sales will be donated to the Women's Fund of Hawaii. This organization is a fund that aims to make grants to benefit women in Hawaii. Their vision is a Hawaii where every woman and girl is safe, healthy, financially secure, and empowered to reach her fullest potential. And they make grants accordingly to different organizations and causes that aim to further those goals. For example, the fund aims to make grants using donations such as the one I'll be making to organizations or programs that help the most vulnerable women and girls realize their potential in the state, promote women's financial security and girls' strengths and leadership, address the factors that stand in the way of women's success, build on the gifts, strengths, and assets of women and girls, and promote their well-being in the state as well. So as I lead you from Kissing Point, yes, that is what it's called on Kahala Beach, over to my favorite garden, I'd like to take a moment to thank you for honoring me with the opportunity to be a small business owner that is able to promote and participate in making donations to organizations like these. And it all started with our shared love of beautiful, lustrous pearl jewelry. So, first I'd like to show you my Gardenia Baroque pearl earrings featuring these beautiful pear-shaped, natural, so unique Baroque pearls. Each one is different. Here I'm wearing the lustrous white Baroques, and they dangle from a gardenia-shaped sterling silver stud. I wanted this to be the showpiece of the collection because the smell of beautiful white flowers is present everywhere in Hawaii that you go. So many of my memories of Hawaii are imbued with the smell of sweet white flowers. Even when you step off the aircraft at the 1970s airport, you smell the mixture of damp tarmac and beautiful Hawaiian flowers from the moment you set foot there. A little known fact is that gardenia flowers and coffee come from the same general plant family, therefore producing 2 of the world's most marvelous things. With that said, coffee in hand, we continue our eastern journey across Oahu to Lanikai Beach, which means in native Hawaiian, heavenly ocean. And how can you possibly disagree with that when you see this beautiful turquoise water? It's really got this unique color to the water there. And so it was no question, having just designed this bracelet, quite an ambitious design for me, combining 2 of my most favorite luxury pearls, Akoya pearls and Tahitian pearls, into one design. I just felt absolutely drawn to photograph it there. And it only made sense to me why that was meant to be once I started capturing these bracelets, because I looked out, and out on the coastline were the Makalua Islands, the twin islands that are so often photographed that I even sat down and painted for an afternoon, which I think must have been in my subconscious when wearing and admiring these new bracelets, that these are essentially just like the Makalua Islands in that they are twin pearls that have their own unique identities. Both Tahitian pearls and Akoya pearls are seawater pearls born of the ocean. No wonder they wanted to go back there to be photographed. And they are both untreated, perfectly round, but very different. Akoya pearls are naturally cream colored, and Tahitian pearls, while ranging in colors, really featuring every color of the rainbow, are mostly dark when it comes to the ones I select, because I know how much everyone enjoys the beautiful peacock tones of Tahitian pearls. And I just thought they looked so beautiful combined, and gazing at the Makalua Islands that you can see behind me, it all made sense that this bracelet should absolutely be named after them and to honor them. So I'm very excited about this bracelet. It's my first truly unique luxury bracelet. It's a very modern design that is perfect for layering with a watch, with your other favorite bracelets, and it's so light and comfortable because the pearls are affixed to a hollow 14 karat gold cuff style bracelet that is adjustable for any wrist size. So what you're able to do is to choose whichever pearls you would like featured on this bracelet. You can choose either 2 Akoya pearls, 2 Tahitian pearls, or my personal favorite, one of each if you cannot decide and enjoy the beauty of both Akoya and Tahitian pearls. So with the Gardenia earrings and Makalua bracelet officially introduced, I'd like to take you back down to Kahala Beach from Lanikai and share this beautiful sunset with you. As we journeyed from Kahala to Lanikai, Kailua, and back to Kahala, sometimes you need to take a little bit of a step back to be able to take a step forward. And that's what I've had the opportunity to do this summer. So I'd like to thank you for your patience waiting for my new site. One of the things I really wanted to bring you with this new site was the ability to make Nouvelle Pearls truly your own. Have more customization options for every design that I conceive so that it is not only my design, but your vision. Custom designs are always a pleasure for me to create, but I also want you to be able to have the opportunity to make simple tweaks to existing designs, choose your own pearls as you can with the Makalua bracelet, or choose different tones as well as you can with the Gardenia earrings, where you can choose between sunset pearls, which are Baroque pearls with slightly warmer sunset hues ranging from a burnt orange over to a warm lilac, or the lavender Baroque pearls, which are more of a cool-toned Provence-toned lavender, or of course classic white inspired by the tiare flowers of the Gardenia family that are present throughout the Hawaiian Islands. Here I am in Paradise Bay, which is one of my favorite least touristy resorts that I've gotten the pleasure to stay at. I stayed here for a few days for a celebration, and what I was drawn to wear in this more casual settings, wearing mainly bathing suits and simple sundresses with the backdrop of these beautiful Jurassic mountains near where Lost and some parts of Jurassic Park were filmed at Kualoa Ranch. I just wore one Makalua bracelet, forgot about my watch or what time it was, and started wearing my new lily design, which is very simple and lightweight, or my lavender Baroque Gardenia earrings, which are the perfect absolute stunner piece that makes even the wrinkliest of linen outfits look chic. From Paradise Bay on the windward coast of Oahu, we journey northwards to the North Shore to admire the aquatic feats of surfers and to show you a little more detail of the calla lily earrings, which are dangling from a pair of leaves, so you have a comfortable stud, and then a very light lily of the valley that nestles a really lustrous long rice pearl, which serves as a stamen of the lily of the valley flower, all set in sterling silver. Before we reach our final destination of home, or in this case, homepage at elflorence.com, I'd like to complete this journey having taken you from the south to the north of Oahu, across the Pacific in 10 seconds or less, landing back in the Pacific Northwest, where I recently had a work trip and the opportunity to visit Cannon Beach for the first time. The sparkling waters there persuaded me to honor the relationship between the Pacific Northwest and Hawaii, where so many of us love to visit, by naming my new chain necklaces the Pacific Chain. It's a herringbone chain available in both sterling silver and 14 karat gold, this time solid gold, that really seeks to celebrate the shimmering ocean that we often take for granted when it comes to those of us who are lucky to live along the ocean, as I am here in Washington State and before that in Vancouver. Any moment in my life where I've been away from the Pacific Ocean, I have dearly missed it, and so I really wanted to celebrate my love for this coastline, enjoyed both from the Hawaiian Islands and from the Pacific Northwest, in this new chain necklace, or in its name. You can see how shiny it is, and that it's not a stretch of the imagination to compare it to sunlight glinting on water, because the chain, which is hammered very finely, it's made in Italy, to really be light, flexible, and move like water across the skin. It's hard to really explain herringbone chains if you've never seen them in person. I discovered them a few years ago and was absolutely determined to include them as part of my line, because they're handmade and so fine in order to have that movement, which is really different from any other kind of chain. You'll see that although we start with 4 new designs, I have many more to come, and in doing those and sourcing all of the materials in sterling silver and gold, I can confirm that I have never seen a chain as shiny as a herringbone chain, and so I'm really excited to be able to carry these Pacific chains on my site. So with our journey complete and back in Washington State, it is my pleasure to announce the winner for the Saint Laurent handbag giveaway, the Becky handbag. And I'd like to congratulate the winner on getting this beautiful handbag. I'll be messaging you as soon as this video goes up. I've never spoken to Leslie before, but in her comment, which was the winning entry chosen at random using a comment generator, I'll share a screenshot on Instagram, of course, she bravely shared some of the challenges and heartbreaks that she has been through and survived during the past year. So Leslie Garza, I really hope that getting this handbag brings you a moment of joy and serves as a reminder as you start on your new journey entering law school this fall, that in doing so you are not alone, but that you are part of my community, which is a treasured group of women who have supported me in so many pursuits, and so now we support you as well with this new handbag as you move forward in your law school journey. So thank you so much for watching this video. Welcome back to my channel. This is an official relaunch. I'll be producing a new video every week for you here on this channel. Work and life permitting, of course, because you all know I have always way too many things to balance, but having the opportunity to inject creativity into that balance brings me great pleasure. So thank you all for checking out my new site. I look forward to sending you all a little bit of aloha with these new pearls, and I will see you in my next installment on style.